welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching what to do when your lover and sexual partner are different, and it is Sadhguru.
Yeah, girl asks Sadhguru. This is going to be our first Sadhguru video. I don't, so straight. You've seen his videos before, haven't you?
I do. I've been watching him for many years. Yeah.
So
what one to pick to do his first?
Yeah, this was sent to us, by the way, guys. You guys know we do requests, so it isn't. I'm not sure if it's got subtitles or anything, but he speaks English anyway, doesn't he?
Does.
Yeah, and if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out our vlogging channel, which is Cool Art Touch. Links will all be in the description, also for our social media. And also write down in the comments any other videos you guys want us to watch and react to. So we're going to check this one out and see what it's like.
Sadhguru, how can a person stay committed to someone in a relationship? Is it natural to love someone and yet be sexually attracted to others? What should be the proper course of action that should follow, or how does one handle this?
See, there is a psychological integrity, there is emotional integrity, but there is a biological integrity also. Integrity does not mean morality. Integrity means you create a situation where it works best for you. So when we say integrity, suppose I say, there is a certain integrity to my body, this means it's strong and resistant to a whole lot of things, isn't it? It doesn't mean I'm morally stuck in something. So I'm talking about… I want you to understand the word integrity in that context. We're talking about integrity in terms of strength of this life. So if that is the thing, is it true? Do you remember how your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother 10 generations ago looked like? Do you remember? No. But her nose is sitting on your face. Yes or no? Body remembers, isn't it? Body remembers your forefathers 1,000,000 years ago. Yes or no? So what you're calling as my body is a heap of memory, isn't it so?
Yes.
Memory or no? See, now from Nepal you came to Shillong, you eat a lot of this Meghalaya food, your features won't change because your body remembers what is your genetics, no matter what. Or you start eating, let's say, cow's food or dog's food, your body will not get confused and become a dog or a cow, because there is evolutionary memory in this. Do what you want, it never gets confused, isn't it? You start thinking I'm a dog and start barking like one, still the body won't change. Yes or no? Mentally you can, but body has such a deep-rooted memory. So this entire body, what you have, is essentially a certain integrity of memory. If that loses that memory integrity, then you will see it will become vulnerable to so many things. Now, the nature of the body is such that anything that you touch with a certain level of involvement will naturally absorb that memory. Not mentally, physically it'll absorb that memory. Traditionally in this culture we call this runanubandha. You heard of such a word? Runanubandha. What this means is physical memory that you gather. Why people… you will see this with people, let's say in their home, they will go and sit in one place. This will usually the older people you will see, they want to go and sit in the same place. They won't sit in another place. Have you noticed this? Even your dog, he comes, if he wants to sit here, he'll smell this, he'll smell that, he'll smell that, he'll smell that. And after much searching, he will settle down in that particular place. Next time you chase him somewhere, he comes, he goes and sits in the same place. Because there is memory. Today there is forensic equipment where you're sitting here right now, you went away. After 2, 3, 8 hours, if they come, not with a dog can easily do it. But with forensic equipment, we come here and just check this chair and we know it was you who was sitting here, not somebody else. So there is memory. Wherever you sit, stand, whatever you touch, there is memory and transaction happening all the time. Well, you come from Nepal, in India also it's very much there, in south is very strongly there, north maybe it's become weakened. People never give salt to another person. Do you know this here also? If somebody gives you salt, you say, please keep it there. Because there are certain materials which transmit memory much better than others. Salt, sesame seeds, lemons, like this if you give traditional people, they'll say, keep it there, I will take it. Because they don't want to develop runanabandha with you. Now, in India, if you see older generation of people, if you try to shake their hands, they'll do like this, because they don't want to get runanabandha with you. Because the idea is to keep the integrity of your body's memory in such a way that it doesn't become vulnerable to other things, that you become a very integrated life. If you want to nurture yourself to be a certain possibility, then you have to maintain the memory integrity. This is what runanabandha means. You keep your physical memory to the minimal. A sexual interaction is something where a huge amount of memory is taken from one to the other. So always, not in this society, everywhere else, forever people saw the advantage of keeping that memory to the minimal. If you make that memory very complex, you will see to be at ease will become very difficult after some time. There will be pleasure, but there will be no joy in your life. You can observe people, don't go by what I'm saying. You can observe people, they will have pleasure, they will giggle all the time, but you look at them, there is no joy in them, there's no ease. Because the ease will go away with excessive memory. This is not only with sexuality, there are many other things that you do like this. Right now you see this very much in the Western societies. Wherever I go, especially in America, people will come, Sadhguru, where is my hug? I say, it must be with you. Why is it with me? It is not like at a certain moment when you feel close to somebody, you hug them. It's like all the time you have to touch people. Because today's psychiatrists are analyzing these things and saying that is because they have not been sufficiently touched by their mothers and parents at an early age. When they grow up, they're desperately longing to touch somebody all the time. All these things have a serious impact on one's life. How much physical contact when the child is born, this will determine how much physical contact they will long for later on. And the memory of what an infant picks up from the mother at that time, because till a child becomes 4.5 years of age, in many ways, energy-wise, it's not a separate life. It's still attached to the mother's body. Actually, if by nature if people go till then, they must be drinking the mother's milk and connected up to 4.5 years, that's how naturally it was. So, the energy doesn't mature. At that time, more and more memory that you get from the mother is better and better to strengthen this. But once the child begins to move out and becomes an individual, life is organizing itself. People come to me and say, Sadhguru, can you bless my daughter, can you bless my son? First thing I ask is, how old? If they say 15, 16, 18, all right. If they're over 21, I say no. Because me blessing you, blessing will not go to your child. You may still think emotionally that's my child, but as far as life is concerned, it's become fully separate. Generally, the course of life is considered to be approximately 84 years or 1008 cycles of the moon. The cycles of the moon and our body is very directly connected. Only because our mother's bodies were in sync with the cycles of the moon, we are born, otherwise we wouldn't be born, isn't it? Hello? So, a full life is considered 1008 cycles of the moon, which will approximately considered as 83 to 84 years. So if one crosses 84, it's considered a full life. In this, the first quarter is the only time when it is connected to parentage. After that, the child must move, because energy-wise you cannot connect those two lives anymore. So that is when the longing, if you have not created enough integrity within yourself, the longing for another body multiplies. Even though the hormonal phase may be higher between 15 to 20, the longing to bind and bond with somebody increases after 21 years of age, because unknowingly you're like a satellite who fell off the main mother. You come off the motherboard. Now you want to attach to something unless you find some integrity. This is why between 12 and 18, one must do lot of sadhana to strengthen the body, so that you don't desperately bind yourself to something or somebody. You must consciously, if you wish to take a partner, it must be a conscious process. If it's a compulsive process, then you will pay the price for it. This is not a question of morality. It is not that this is sin, that is sin. The question is, what is your priority in your life? If your priority is to make this life rise to a higher possibility, then you must be conscious. If you want to somehow live and go, it's okay.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the link to the channel in the description below as well. Do check him out. I don't think it's his main channel, so I think it's something that he's done on another channel. So I'll put there, and I'll put the original link out there. So I thought he was going to go somewhere else, you know, what to do when your lover and sexual partner are different. But he went somewhere else. The question was what to do when your lover and sexual partner are different. But you would assume that you're in love with love with someone, but you sleep with someone else. But I think in a way he's sort of answered it, kind of thing, in a different kind of way, without actually going, oh well, this, you this or this.
I think that's what he does with everything.
As in the sense that if you feel that, you know, he still puts himself in the way that, look, I'm not saying that you like committing a sin or anything like that. But if you feel that you need to attach yourself to another person sexually, like people who are having affairs and stuff like that, it's actually, even though they might have the pleasure at the time, they won't have no joy in life.
That's it.
Or there's something that's missing in them,
and that's also,
not in the people that are around them.
And it's not and he made out that there was other things as well that you can attach yourself to.
Yeah.
Like alcohol, like there's so many other things.
But that's what I mean. He's more or less, that's what he's more or less saying, that it's not whatever situation you're in, or relationship or family or anything.
You see those people that are not happy.
These people who just go, you know what, I'll get my pleasure here, or that person seems to be more fun or joyful and stuff like that. It's more or less that they're not happy with who they are, and they're still not going to be happy even when they get that. They're never ever going to be satisfied, but actually it's going to make it even worse, because they'll attach themselves to that person, and if things don't work out with that one, then they got no choice but to keep on attaching, because now they've lost. First it starts with the mother.
I found that really interesting.
And he's like, if you haven't got that love and thingy, you want other people's hugs and stuff like that. But if you have that, then you more or less are okay in yourself, that you don't need validation from someone else, or you don't need to attach yourself from someone else. You could just be happy with who you are. And then your purpose to be with someone is totally different than just feeling like, you know what, I didn't get that there, I need someone to make me feel a certain way. So I think in a way he's summed up her question as in, if you're just going to people just for sex, it's just that physical, wanting that pleasure and feeling,
for that moment,
because you've missed the love or the attention or everything else as you were growing up all that time. And even though this might be not right or wrong, and ain't going to give you anything better in life, you know, it's just the way that the chemicals have been balanced inside you or something. That and he more or less, in a way, but not that he sees in the Western world more,
he's like,
that they're hugging everything a lot more.
He gave you the reason for why, but here, like you said, maybe it's another part. We just got one part of it, and it says partner, why you're different.
Partner are different. Why your lover and sexual partner are different. Yeah, because you know, I'm guessing with one it's
maybe the same thing. Obviously, he's got
you got with someone for whatever reason, right? You thought that, but then you're thinking you want something else. You're hoping that you're getting it there, but truthfully, what's missing is whatever you missed at a younger age. And you're thinking that you'll get it each time you're searching for that feeling or that emotion that you should have got then. And if you haven't got it with your current partner, or you don't feel that, you're hoping that someone else will give you that feeling. Then just that's what it seems. But he said that at the end of the day, that's the person who's not happy. But like he said, more it happens. Not just like, I know he meant the hugging, like they all need validation and all need the hugs in the Western world more, but also I'm also guessing he means that having the affairs and sexual partners happens more, quite possibly in the Western world more as well, because not many of, like, I don't know, having that connection with the mother or the family or something like the other. But he's got a way of saying it that it does make you, I mean, it does make you think.
He's just
like,
not straightforward. It's the way he goes around it, tell you. So
it's like in a way that gives you the knowledge, gives you the wisdom, but without actually putting anyone down and such. It says it in a way that makes you think about it.
Yeah, really makes you think about things.
Anything else from you?
No, I just find him fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I watch all of his videos all the time.
But have you seen this one?
I haven't seen this one. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Any more of Sadhguru's videos you guys want us to watch? Do let us know. Put them down in the comments below. And like I said, check out the channel that the original video that this was posted that we watched. That will be in the description. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Take it easy soon.
Bye.